Hey traders, Akil here from Triple Threat Trading, the Figure Syndicate, and the Forex ratio live ratio room. Was going through my normal pre-market analysis and came up with something cool today, or not something cool, but something I want to share, I guess. And Syndicate members, we talked about this yesterday with Euro Dollar. Put up a video called "What If I Missed It." Basically talking about second chances to get involved in the trade, and here we have another opportunity on another potential opportunity on dollar Swiss that I want to share with you, and this opportunity exists on euro dollar as well. As you know, they both kind of mimic each other for the most part. Now we're looking at the dollar Swiss 4-hour chart. You see you have a beautiful double bottom down here. Wonderful trade. You see at a structure level, RSI divergence, all that good stuff. Really good pin bars. You know, symmetrical. Nothing more you can really ask for. And what happened is, well, the market made its move off of this point. Now, as syndicate members know, and many of you guys know, once the market makes a double bottom, breaks our structure area here, we're on alert for what we call a 2618 trade. And basically a 2618 trade says, and I'll go down to a lower time frame for this. Basically a 2618 trade says the market's going to break past this structure level right here, come back to retest it, boom, before continuing up for more of a trend continuation trade. But here's what we also have, and my good trading friend Andre does this a lot, or did a lot of research on this, but we have a potential to use an advanced pattern to enter a bigger scheme trade, and I'll show you what I'm looking at. Take our Fibonacci failure, or Fibonacci retracement. Boom to boom. See we come into our 32. I'm going to drag this up. Delete some of these lines. You guys know what I'm looking at. When we hit that 382, we're now looking for we're on cipher alert. So we take our Fibonacci extension, swing low to swing high, back down, make sure price action does not close above our 1414. Boom, right at there right now. And again, we're looking for our X to A to B, B to C, C to D. So what we have is a potential cipher pattern completion into what would normally be a 2618 trade. And the cipher completion is going to be a little lower than your normal 2618 entry, but then again, with these 2618s, you never really know where we're entering at, depending on your entry technique. But anyway, here's the point. The point is to use this advanced pattern, not just as an advanced pattern, but also as a tool to get into a higher time frame trade. So usually with our cipher patterns, we're looking for targets at 382 for target 1, which would be right here. 618 for target 2. Usually. Now in a case like this, because we have the bigger pattern set up, you can really use advanced targets if you want. You can, I mean, there's millions of ways you can mix it up, but you can shoot for, hey, 618 for target 1. Extend to the 127 for target 2. You can use trade it like a 2618. Use the retest of structure up here as target 1, then use the 382, which would be target 1 of the double bottom for target 2. Endless ways. The point is, if you do get an opportunity like this where you see an advanced pattern that comes into a higher time frame trade, again, if you're trying to make the most out of your trade, it may be worth looking into taking advanced targets. Now, of course, you're going to want to paper trade this, demo trade this, go back and back test this so you find out what works best. But just from my personal experience, if you can nail it right, this is how you see us do stuff in the room. We'll take a 5-minute trade and we'll take, say, 20 pips on target 1 and then 60 on target 2s. And all you need are 1 or 2 of those a month to have a really good trading month. So that's it. Actually, one more thing I want to take a peek at while we're here. A trade I saw yesterday. And it comes off a question question I have from a trader. I had a trader that was going through the Pro Trader course, and he was saying that, well, he's struggling a little bit. Not struggling, but there's a lot of information in that course, and he's having problems absorbing it all, taking it all in. And what I wrote to this trader, I said, hey, the Pro Trader course, that's a course that's meant to be a 90-day self-study. Meaning it should take you about 3 months to really master that. And the best way to do it, from what I found, is really just, instead of trying to blow through it all in a week, blow through 3 or 4 sections a day, a week, take one section a day or one section a week, really concentrate it, read over it, watch the videos, test it in the market for a week, and then once you really master that first concept, then move on to the next one. And I bring it up because, one of the simplest concepts out there, and one of the first, the first patterns taught is the ABCD pattern. And, we've had, was it New Zealand dollar? I think it was New Zealand dollar. We've had a ton of these complete lately, and a lot of traders out there are just passing them up because they're too busy looking for, cipher here, Gartley there, crab, butterfly, all that stuff. Remember your basics, traders. Simple ABCD. If I take an ABCD, if I take a move from our A to B right here, copy and paste that, boom, come down here, you'll see we have an ABCD pattern right at my red line, which is out here already. And what do we have at our red line? Structure. Structure. Looking back, probably have some more structure. Structure. A very simple trade. Let's go down to the 60-minute real quick. Drawing some Fibonacci's. If I take a Fibonacci retrace or extension from our A to B, bring that back up. Boom. You'll see that we have a 127 right in here. We'll bring in our minor 1414 as well. If I take a Fibonacci inversion, which is a backwards Fibonacci extension from our inside leg, from our C back to our B leg, what do we have? Well, we have a 1618 inversion down there as well, giving us Fibonacci confluence with our 1618 and our 1414, basically right at an even-handled number at previous structure, at an ABCD completion. Not a big trade, but you're looking at a quick, easy 20 pips right there. And this was more of a day trade. Just don't, it's easier to show you guys off this chart. But looking at a quick 20 pips right there for a simple structure-based trade, a simple pattern-based trade. So don't forget about the simple stuff out there. Okay, I've been rambling long enough. I'll let you guys go, but just wanted to drop this video for you. And syndicate members, I'll probably have I've got a few trades on my radar that just haven't turned around yet. So you'll probably be getting a video from me. Probably maybe later today or tomorrow, sometime before the end of the week. You'll most likely get one, depending on how the market acts today. And of course, the rest of you guys, be on the lookout for the T2T live room review, which usually comes out either Friday or Saturday. All right, traders, take care, and I'll see you next time.